looking for money, but you don't look for money. You look for people. I have launched my company and there was a hundred of problems. I can say thousands of problems. But as I have always looked in past on my father lesson that whenever he has trouble, he make himself more positive, more energetic.
We all have challenges, as I did back in 2017 when I set my business up. Just talk to us about the challenges you were facing, even though you had that kind of self-belief from your father. What did you find challenging as you set up your business?
One of my mentors is Nelson Mandela, and he is not in this life, but I learned from him. So I make myself positive. How I make myself? When I start my morning, I not jump to social media. I do meditation. I do as per our Indian culture mantra, Om. This all make me, because if I not imbibe in myself, how I am going to make this world successful? And that is my mission.
Hello, and welcome to Confessions of a Successful Leader, hosted by me, Andrew Tallents, the self-coaching expert. In each episode of the show, we hear the insightful confessions of a successful leader who wants to inspire others to live their professional and personal dreams. I am always keen to hear your feedback, particularly in relation to the kinds of leaders you would like me to invite onto the show in future. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rich insights from our special guest. Hello and welcome to another episode of Confessions of a Successful Leader, hosted by me, Andrew Tallents, the self-coaching expert. In each episode of the show, we hear the insightful confessions of a successful leader who wants to inspire others to live their professional and personal dreams. This week, I'm delighted that Dr. Binay Singh has joined us in the studio. Dr. Binay Kumar Singh is the founder and CEO of Singh Marine Management Limited in Odessa in Ukraine. He's the founder and CEO of BS Global Seafarer Recruitment Limited, founder and president of Federation of Global Maritime Community, the founder and chairman of BS Global Maritime Partners Limited, the founder and chairman of Ukrainian People Global Community, which is a non-commercial organization to support Ukrainians, as well as founder and chairman of BS Maritime Security LLC. He is an entrepreneur, author of 170 books, mentor, founder of YouTube channel Sing TV Productions, and a public speaker. His life mission is to serve the world's communities and guide everyone through positivity, love, and enthusiasm. This is reflected in his simple and timeless life philosophy: treat people as you like to be treated. Dr. Singh has a Master of Science in Marine Navigation and a Doctorate of Philosophy. He is a globally recognized expert in international shipping with over 2 decades of experience. Dr. Singh is also taking wonderful measures for those in need in society as well. His new project with the name Selfless Fund is specifically targeted to help those who are in need. Dr. Singh has launched multiple maritime organizations to bring innovation to the maritime industry. His efforts for the maritime industry, as well as society, are an example of his generosity and selflessness. In addition to his professional interests, he enjoys pursuing multiple passions like singing, dancing, playing the accordion, and keeping healthy by practicing yoga and CrossFit. Binay, welcome to the show.
Hi, Andrew. Thank you for such fantastic introduction.
I'm really looking forward to hearing all your thoughts today, and you've got a fascinating background. So I'm sure the audience want to know a little bit more about you. So tell us about yourself and where your current focus is.
Thank you. I came from India in 1992. And when I came out from train, I feel that this is a place where I should be whole my life. And from that time, I have started my journey in Ukraine, Odessa. I have 6 months study in preparatory course, Russian language that time, and mathematics, PCM, and physics, chemistry, mathematics. Then I entered to Odessa State Maritime Academy, and I have there studied 5.5 years. After this same time, I have done PhD, because when I have done my in Odessa State Maritime graduated, I graduated with honors marks. So they have, professor offered me to have correspondence course of PhD, and I have, instead of 4 years, I have done in 1.5 years. And afterwards, I have started my journey here in Ukraine as a maritime operator in company. So slowly, after 5 years, I become their crew manager eh, for managing crew. Then I have launched my own company, Singh Marine Management, dedicated to Ukrainian seafarers, and already this company more than 2 decades.
It's a really interesting background that you have. And I think what we really want to hear from you today as well, bearing in mind your background, is what experiences from your earlier life most shaped your early leadership style, particularly as you were transferring into entrepreneurship.
Yeah. So in my childhood, I was always taking initiative. I have imbibed in myself, and my father and mother nurtured, especially father who is not in this world now. He expired in 2000. He always nurtured in me the son. Everyone in this world looking for money, but you don't look for money. You look for people. As much you will earn people and respect, as much you will earn money, rest of things. And always learn to give people, not to take. Because giver has always two hands other than taker. As well, whenever there was any struggle problem in school, I was taking initiative and not with fight solving problem, with talk, with negotiation, explanation. And this way I have imbibed myself to be leader. Because for leader I have created my own acronym. I have even written book on this subject, The Art of Leadership. And leader it means L, loyal, E, empathetic, A, ambitious, D, decisive, E, energetic, R, real. So, in this way, I have nurtured in myself leadership.
Thank you. And as you transitioned into having your own business, we all have challenges, as I did back in 2017 when I set my business up. Just talk to us about the challenges you were facing, even though you had that kind of self-belief from your father. What did you find challenging as you set up your business?
You mean I find challenging in my business now?
No, when you set up your business, when you were transitioning in setting up your own business, obviously having to be resourceful, what challenges did you face at that
Yeah.
point?
So you see, in my business also I have applied that philosophy what my father imbibed in myself. That is a philosophy: treat people as you like to be treated. So I always follow this path as well. In my business, when I have set up here business in 2003, I face a lot of trouble in Ukraine because though that company where I was working, they did not want that I stay in Ukraine because I could be for them competitor. So they make problem. They send that mafia make problem, police make problem, corruption and all these things. But I have get through all because in Ukraine we say as much someone try to beat you, as much you become stronger. And in this way I have launched my company, and there was a hundred of problems, I can say thousands of problems. But as I have always looked in past on my father lesson, that whenever he has trouble, he make himself more positive, more energetic. So then you can find some way where you have to go. So you can imagine finding yourself in alien country where you don't know anyone, no language, you don't know any, and set up. Therefore, my Ukrainian friends always say, Binay, whenever there is party, let's drink for yourself that you have done in this country what not done even who born in this country. So being decisive myself, being careful to people, being empathetic to people, and be always team leader, because team it means together everyone achieve more, made me what I am today. I give all credit to people and especially to my maritime industry seafarers because I have even written book and I always say all seafarers they lives in my heart and I very much care to them. And whatever today going in maritime industry, I am not happy. Therefore, I am 24 hours working hardly to make this industry so nice that seafarers with pleasure go to sea and back.
Thank you. And I'm sure that those that are watching and listening this episode would really be very interested in your personal experience over the last 20 years of how you've had to adapt being based in Ukraine in terms of the marine industry. Just share with our audience a little bit about how you've had to adapt over the last 20 years or so.
Yeah, good question. I adapt myself because I always been people centric. I always think about myself last. Even my friend, editor from USA, dedicated last year on my birthday book. That book name People First Today, People First Forever, Dr. Binay Singh. Because people are for me most important in this life. So here I have created my team. You can imagine Andrew, my director in Singh Marine from first day. Today 21 years already and she is with me. My staff more than 12 years. So this is a retention and that I have earned. My customers, they are not customers, they are my partners. They are with me for last 20 years. There are more than 8 customers since first day and today. And that is my achievement. So how I retain them? Only with only one thing, care. Care of people and listen them. You know, my mentor, one of my mentor is Nelson Mandela, and he is not in this life, but I learned from him. He always listen people and speak last because we should listen people. Today in maritime industry, no one listening. You can imagine in 2018, I was in conference in Dubai, Sea Trade Conference. The CEO, managing director were talking about autonomous shipping. I have asked them when you have been on ship. They say 10 years before. I tell 10 years before and you are thinking to give autonomous shipping. Would you like to send your son on autonomous shipping? Japan already tried this autonomous ship, but this ship collided. Why? Because no one can substitute man. You are sitting, I am sitting. We can make ourselves. Computer can't make ourselves as per circumstances. So where is the people? People has common sense to make themselves as per circumstance, as per situation. Not computer, not metaverse, no any artificial intelligence. You see. So you see how is leadership today in maritime industry. If you go to Hong Kong or any country, CEO sitting who has a education from economy, from humanitarian subject, he is unknown to shipping, but he is taking decision. This is a disaster, isn't it?
Thank you. And it's very interesting what you're going through at the moment in terms of the industry. So how do you maintain your positivity? How do you make sure that some of the negativity that surrounds the industry and what's happening in Ukraine, particularly at the moment, how do you keep that at bay? How do you maintain your positivity, Binay?
Yeah, good question. From, I can say, since 24th February 2022, last year, I am staying inside country. I am, as of now, Indian citizenship. I have a PR of Ukraine. I can go anytime, but Ukrainian can't go because they, as per martial law, they obliged to be inside country. But I did not leave this country. I did not leave country, and I am, as you say, you are for us exemplary example that you have all rights to go outside of country, but you are living. So I make myself positive. How I make myself? When I start my morning, I not jump to social media. I do meditation. I do as per our Indian culture mantra, Om, to have a good vibration. Then I every day, even in minus temperature 10, 20, I take only cold bath, no hot. This all make me, because if I not imbibe in myself, how I am going to make this world successful? And that is my mission, to make 100% maritime industry successful. The seafarer with pleasure they go to sea. As well, 3 times gym, CrossFit gym. I'm dance for 1 year I have left, and go for singing. I sing also. I have a, you can, or our audiences can go to my YouTube channel and watch my song we dedicated to seafarer. There is music of Frank Sinatra and my word, my maritime way. Even I have dedicated book to this. So you will get all story about me, how I, even here there is a, in magazine article about me, self-made person. Vinay made himself. Yes, I made myself. Because if I have not that, in my past so many problems, struggle, I not become today so powerful, isn't it? So whatever happened with you, accept, but always be logical. Always try to be solution oriented, not excuse oriented. That is the things, key of my success.
Thank you. And I'm really interested to know, what is it about Ukraine and the Ukrainians that have, I guess, enabled you to stay for so long? What is it about the draw of the country that you love so much?
Ukrainian are nice, kind-hearted, and like in India, in our culture, very much love hospitality. When this happened, my dear friend Andrew, on 24th February, my wife came to me and tell that already start, and you told that no. I shocked. I not shocked for myself. I shocked for my family, my seafarer, my Ukrainians. I love them because whatever I have today, I have to give credit to people of Ukraine. And this Russia aggressor want to our country land. Who are you? You are God. God even not doesn't want this. You see, when this happened, I shocked for 1 week, and after this, I become more stronger, because I have thinking how to find solution. All my friends from India, my family, even say, leave this country. I tell no. I came to this country to live whole my life. 100 years, 200 years, I live, and this country given me everything. I will die for this country, but not live. That is a leadership. That is a leadership. Not to live your life, live for others. I am living from that, since that time when I declare myself leader of maritime industry. I am not living my life. I am living for people, for seafarers. And I have given myself commitment. Any seafarer from any nationality, if they reach out me, I am always there to help. You can see in LinkedIn, you can imagine more than 1,000 wishes for my birthday on 17th November. And I have replied everyone, because life is inch by inch. You can do 100 today, 100 tomorrow, but not to say that, oh, I have no time. Busy without business. I don't like that. Be people, be grounded. Let's sky fly to you. Don't fly to sky yourself.
Lovely. And that leads into my next question to you. There'll be people that resonate with your story about coming from a different country, a different culture, coming into a country and a culture which embraced you, which you felt so much passion for. What advice would you offer to leaders out there that can relate to your own story, channeling their earlier experiences in their own life into this sustainable leadership that you've managed to achieve?
Yeah, good question. Today, very much required for leaders. First of all, they have to listen their teammates, their people. In maritime leaders should listen seafarers. They are not listening. They are closing there. They are thinking to make money. They are making money on loss of life. You can tell me, Andrew, today in maritime industry, there is a ECDIS, electronic chart display information system. This system to plot chart, but on every ship you have different ECDIS. Seafarer before, I mean captain, chief officer, second officer who deck side, they have to first go for this training, and then what? Every ship, different system. I am fighting with industry. Why not to make like a car, any car, Audi car, Mercedes car, or any Ukrainian car, yeah, or Chinese car, same system. You sit, read manual, and but there you have to go for training, and have you know that there is so many vessels collided. Why they collided? Why they aground? Why there is so many destruction? Because you can imagine simple. Tomorrow I have to join ship. Company send me this course. I have to pass through this training. Yeah. And but I am going for 6 months to work. I have to spend with family. And my wife coming and tell me, please, let's go with me restaurant or spend time with me. And I tell no, I have to do this. And then there is a struggle. There is a family problem coming on ship and vessel aground. Vessel, disaster. What we are doing with this world? You tell me, money? No, be people centric. Think about others and last about yourself because you are leader. Today, I don't want to tell name. Company is engaged to make numbers. One of company, shipping company, maritime industry, they want from 700 to 1,000 ships. You tell me, taking 1,000 ships in your pocket, you will take this to that world? No. Why? You will be responsible. If you have today for podcast one person, you can do well. But if you have a 10, you will not do well. Same in here. Numbers. Look for quality, not numbers. From my company, not working thousands of seafarers. I have only 300, but I'm happy because I make them so quality that they are with me for 20 years. You can imagine. And that is a retention and that is a greatness of your personality. So I suggest leader to think about your people who are investing in yourself. Don't treat them as they are a no people because you can make ship, you can make car, you can make home, but you can't give life to anyone. Then why you have a right to take life, isn't it? So that is a leadership. Be people centric and treat people as you like to be treated. They would like to be treated like seafarer they are treating today in industry. One of seafarer called me and tell Dr. Singh, company is not signing off me. He is a master and he is already on board 7 months. You tell me now, no pandemic, no problem. Why not signing off? He will tomorrow make accident. Who will be responsible? No one, because he will be responsible. But why responsible? They are not going to root cause. They are going to only make only solving surfacely problem, but need root cause, isn't it? This is not only in maritime, in any sectors that is a problem, Andrew. So therefore, I suggest every leader listen, follow, and work as per your expertise. Today, I don't anyone. If someone want today make me CEO of Turkish Airlines, you tell me I can manage. I invest my life in maritime. I can manage maritime everywhere. Yeah, seafarers. I can manage, but I can't make aeroplane. But people who are coming from economics, politics, they are on leadership post in industry. Why this? We are playing with people life risk. You can imagine also, my treat. I motivate yourself before motivating others. Also, I've dedicated book on this because few days before, you can imagine here was in Ukraine stormy weather. 9:30, I am coming to my home. I see there is a big boat on road. Everyone passing, but no one. I said, my wife, please wait in car. I will take this, and I go and take this, and I'm feeling well that I have solved this problem. Otherwise, people can stuck there. Anyone thinking? You tell me. They should be think. I am not here to make 100 of ships, 200 of ships. I here even to 50 ships, but manage well that people's life is safe. Then when you will be after few years in pension age, yeah, think you have done nice job like a Nelson Mandela. You cannot find anything against Nelson Mandela because he was a great listener and great follower and team leader. This I suggest Everyone in every industry, not in industry only, in politics also. My ambition to also in Ukraine one day become president. See why? Because I want to give people. Even I not become president, I will be happy because I am not going there for myself, for people. I want to, because I want to see Ukrainian, they are flourishing, and Ukrainian is prosperous country and peaceful country, and same for India. Whenever any Indian they say that problem, I first time go and help them. In pandemic, so many seafarers they are at a stage of suicide. They are not getting job. They have no money. I have sent my money. But I am not talking about this. I am just telling everyone. Think about others. Whenever Andrew, you can imagine. Few years before in pandemic, one of guy at a stage of suicide, his family had no money. Company has 600 ships. CEO I contact and tell that, please help this guy. He tell, sorry Dr. Singh, I can't help. What is the meaning of CEO? 600 ships and you can't help one guy who is in problem from your own country. Therefore, I have found my own company, BS Maritime Partners, Canada, to have myself my own ship. Then I haven't asked, no need to ask anyone. Please take this. I will put them, but not for myself, for seafarers. This should be in leaders. Then you are leaders. Otherwise, you are not leaders. One guy who is a CEO of company, I tell you are great leader. He said, no, I'm not great leader. If he himself tells that he is not great leader, how this can be reflect, isn't it?
Thank you. And I know that from the introduction I made for you that there are many interests you have outside of the maritime industry as well. The audience, I think, will be very interested to know what it is that you're going to be in service of in the future. What plans do you have, and how can people out there contact you if they want to collaborate with you in some way?
Thank you. I am helping already maritime leaders to become successful leaders, seafarer to become competent seafarers. As well, I am enhancing maritime connection. I have, as you have already enumerated so many my maritime company. Yeah. So I'm enhancing. I'm working on next era of maritime. That is a metaverse also in my project. Artificial intelligence as well decarbonization because I want world of not 30, world of 100%. One of author written from Bangladesh, world of 30. But my world of 100%. That is a 100% richness, 100% employment, 100% green. That is my mission. So leaders, maritime seafarers, or from general sectors, whoever are interested, they can contact me. And they can find me on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, or just they write on Google, Dr. Binesi, Ukraine, and they will find without problem.
Excellent. Well, Binay, I really appreciate you sharing your experiences with our audience today. I know that many of them will have been inspired to reflect on their own leadership style, how they might make a different approach to leading both themselves and others, both in the maritime industry and outside. So thank you very much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you, Andrew.
I hope everyone out there enjoyed this episode of Confessions of a Successful Leader. You can find out more information about conscious leadership and self-coaching by just typing in Andrew Tallents into your LinkedIn or your favorite browser. So until next time, don't forget, stay present, stay curious, and above all, stay conscious. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Confessions of a Successful Leader. You can access all previous episodes of the show at confessionsofaSuccessfulLeader.com. If you are interested in finding out more about conscious leadership and self-coaching, just type in Andrew Tallents into LinkedIn or your favorite browser, and you'll find my contact details and all the content that you need. Until next time, don't forget to stay present, curious, and above all, conscious.